Have you ever had that moment where in life we just go, I can't do this for another year. I can't even do this for another 10 minutes. Like, have you ever had that moment? I mean, that's how I was feeling the past couple of years with working. And I have some family members and they mean well, but they're very like, just security and money conscious. And I'm careful with my money as well. But they would say, just work another year and save. Just work another year and save. I'm like, I can't work another 5 minutes. I can't stand it. I can't stand the pressure. I can't stand the stress. Can't stand the people. I can't stand any of it anymore. You just get to a point in life where you just want to do what you want to do and be with who you want to be with. So that's, what happened to me. And that's what tiny home living has afforded me the opportunity to be like, I don't have to work anymore. I don't have to be around anybody I don't want to be around. I could see who I want to see, go where I want to go, visit who I want to visit, or stay home by myself, or whatever I want to do. Stay home with my beautiful little kitty cat. Um, but that's another thing that tiny house living has afforded for me. And again, some people don't want to make that's like a sacrifice. Like people think, how could you live in a small space? For me, it's so easy. It's so easy. Um, so yeah, that's another thing, a deciding factor with, the whole tiny house living thing. I just could not continue to do the life I was doing any longer. So I left. So today I'm going to talk about why I chose to live tiny. I was going to try to do a walk and talk, but obviously, as you all know, I'm just not that talented. It was really slippery. I was having to pay too much attention to the road. I was having a hard time seeing what I was filming. So I just decided to come back to the house. But it's so beautiful out. I don't feel like sitting inside and taping. I wanted to be like outside in this gorgeous, gorgeous scenery. So yeah, today I'm going to be talking about why I chose to live tiny. And I absolutely chose it. I didn't do it because I had to. Someone left a comment on one of my videos that nobody chooses to live in these sheds because they want to. They do it because they can't afford it. Okay. Wrong. We absolutely do it because we love it. We absolutely do it because we want to. The tiny house movement is huge and it's getting bigger all the time. And if people didn't love living tiny, that wouldn't be happening. I mean, there's shows about it. Everybody in my comments is always like, oh, I love living tiny. I hope that one day I can live tiny. I was the same way. I used to binge watch, tiny houses all the time. I'm nosy. I love to see how people live. I love to see how they decorate. I love to see the different models. Um, I just always loved it. Before this, my dream was to live in an RV. I wanted to travel. I wanted to be on the road. I used to tell my daughter, I'll homeschool you and the road will be our classroom, but we just weren't able to do that. So, just didn't work out at that time. Then I got turned on to the tiny house movement by some women that were RVers, and they were saying that, they're not going to be able to live in an RV forever and that they were going to go to a tiny house. So that alerted me to tiny house living. How's that background? Okay. Anyway, that got me hooked on the idea of tiny house living. So, anyway, my dream has always been to travel. Travel, travel, travel. That's why I wanted to live in an RV. I personally don't like being stationary in one place for too long. I get bored. That's just me. That's not everybody, but that's how I am. I like to move around. I like to see the country. I like to have experiences. So, you know, I mean, I could stay in my house and pay my mortgage if I want to work the rest of my life. I don't want to work the rest of my life. I want to enjoy my life um, while I can. I don't want to wait till I'm 67 and then be either, too old or too sick to enjoy it. I want to enjoy it now. I want to travel now, especially since I don't have anything, holding me back. You all know the story of my daughter. Um, I don't have to worry about taking care of her or any kind of grandchildren, unfortunately. But so now is my time to just travel and do what I want to do. So I love my tiny house. Okay. I absolutely love it. It's not a shed. And even if it was a shed, so what? I've seen beautiful shed conversions. You can make any space beautiful. You know, we built a house in Florida back in the day. Beautiful house in a gated community. And I didn't love it. I mean, I was the most unhappy there that I've ever been. It just wasn't for me. I mean, the neighborhood was nice. The neighbors were nice, but nobody knew each other. We pulled into our garages and pulled out of our garages. Nobody sat on the front porch and like chit-chatted. Nobody knew each other's stories. Nobody really, you know, I don't know, maybe they didn't care. I don't know. But, you know, in a community like this, everybody's like-minded. Everybody came from different places. Everybody came for the same reason, peace and freedom, and just to do life and not be so bogged down. You know, I've been there, done that. I had a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath house with a dining room and a kitchen and a den and a living room. We never sat in the living room and we never sat in the dining room. I mean, basically, I used 3 rooms: the kitchen, the bathroom, and the bedroom. That's it. No matter how big or how small my houses were, that's where I tended to be. So living tiny is perfect for me. It's just enough space. I mean, my house is really small. There's other tiny houses that are bigger, but mine suits me just fine. Um, and, you know, I love it. It has everything I need. So, yeah, the reason that we go tiny is for freedom and the flexibility to just not have to wait to enjoy our lives, to not have to be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to take like a week vacation, but I got to be back Monday for work. No, been there, done that. I don't want to do that anymore. Um, I want freedom. I want peace. And I have that here. And, um, and we all have it in our tiny home communities. So, that's basically why I like living tiny. I guess the reason why everybody does: financial freedom, time freedom, not having to work so hard, um, and just the freedom to come and go and do your life and start to plan your life the way you want to do it. So, thank you so much for watching. Just wanted to hop on, just a quick little video, and I wanted to show you the beauty of our little snowfall. I absolutely love it. It's not even cold out. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great week. Anybody that was in the path of this winter storm, I hope you're all doing okay. We're doing good here. It's like, I think it's like 15 degrees out now or something. It was 9 degrees yesterday. I was toasty in my tiny. Toasty warm. So anyway, we're all doing great here. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys.